Hello, everybody. This is Angel of Random Honest Reviews, and today we are going to take a look at another mechanical keyboard by this known budget brand, the Redragon. We have here Redragon's K617, which is also known as the Fizz, and this is their latest mechanical keyboard, which is 60%, so it's that compact. And 60% keyboards have been known during the past year, so I know that a lot of you are familiar with how a 60% keyboard is. So let's take a look at the box. You have here the logo, of course, of Redragon, a promotional image of the keyboard. It says it has a high speed, high control, high response. It has dust-proof red switches. And from what I know, these are rebranded switches. It's really an Autumn red, and they rebranded it with a Redragon switch. And here you have the name, Fizz RGB, and it indicates that it's a wired mechanical gaming keyboard, therefore no Bluetooth feature right here. So at the back of the box, another promotional image here, and it says that the switch is for DIY, which means it's a hot-swappable board. And this is one of the amazing features of this one, because a lot of mechanical keyboard enthusiasts do look for a hot-swappable board so you can easily interchange the switches and mod it easily without having to desolder the switches on the circuit board or the PCB. Now let's take a look at the features here. Again, it's a wired gaming 61 key RGB backlighting. It's compact, it's portable, of course. It has durable switch with 50 million click life. It has a removable keycap, again, and removable switch. And it has an N key rollover, which means you can easily press on multiple keys and they will all be registered or detected by your computer. And finally, why did it say this again? It has an RGB backlighting. And you can clearly see here how much it costs. It's 1,295 at Data Blitz in pesos, by the way. So let's open this up. So to be honest with you guys, I actually had this opened up at the Data Blitz store that I went to, in which I bought this from, of course, to just test that all the switches, all the keys are working. So here we have it. One thing that I noticed when they opened it up in their shop is that it's dirty inside. I just don't get why it's dirty. Anyway, so here is the keyboard. Let me just show you guys how some dirt are in the keys right here, even on the sides. I don't think you can see this other one. Anyways, so there. Just I'm icky with dirt on my keyboard. That's why I got this made when I saw that this particular unit is already dirty straight out of the box. I don't know what Redragon did or how they placed this inside the box. Anyways, before they opened it in the store, it was really sealed. So let's take a look at the other contents. We have here a startup guide or operating instructions. I do know that they have a software for this particular keyboard, so we will check that out later. Then we have here its USB Type-C cable, which is white. Then we have here 5 free red switches. So probably if a switch doesn't work anymore, you can easily replace it. And of course, you have here a keycap and a switch puller. I really don't recommend this keycap puller because it will leave a scratch on your keycap. So look for a wired one, which I have right here. If you're gonna go into modding and probably changing your keycaps, look for a wire keycap puller than the plastic one. Again, this will leave a scratch on your keycap. Then you have here the switch puller. So here we have all of its freebies. Looking at the keyboard closely right off the bat, I can tell you that it's very lightweight. It's super light. It explains again, if there's a very cheap gadget or device, you have to understand that probably they scrimped on the build quality, which they did here, which explains how much it cost. So it's all made out of very light plastic. It sounds so hollow inside. You have here at the bottom, we have kick-up feet, which has rubber soles and a couple of rubber soles here. Here, there's just some tribal design right here. Nothing special here. Right in front, you have all the keys, of course, and let's check out. Let's pull out one keycap. Like I said, here we have, it's rebranded as a Redragon switch, but it's actually an Autumn red. It's not clicky, it's red, it's smooth, it's a linear switch. That's the term that I was looking for. So let's listen. Let's have a bit of a type test first. Let's talk about my first impression on this keyboard. Let's consider its price. It's again 1,295 pesos, and for that price, you'd be surprised that you would get a very decent keyboard. I've had RK61. I did the Redragon Lakshmi, which is not really such a good keyboard, so let's see if I'm still gonna do a content about that. I sold it because it kind of sucks. I'm so sorry for those who are fans. And I did use the key move Snow Fox, and my board, my daily driver, is the Anpro 2 right here, and I love this so much, having those tap features. So having this keyboard here that's very cheap, I can tell you that it's a very good what do you call this, entry-level keyboard. And one thing that I love is that it does have a software. So go to their website here, just type Fizz or K617, and they have a software for this one. So we're going to try to install this. Oh, you have to make press FN and WASD to make the arrow keys work. So this is a little bit work here. So if you really need arrow keys, I don't recommend that you buy this board, but we'll see if they have something in its software that could help us with the arrow keys. Let's check. Okay, so here we have its software, and it's very, very small. So here you can tweak its key assignment. You can have macro and media. This is really good. The lights, you can definitely tweak it here. It has a number of effects. Whoa. Okay, so there you have the software. You can tweak a lot of things with this downloadable software on their website. So again, that's a plus, because not all keyboards have a good software. It's very simple, but it's good. It's easy to understand. So after 1 week of usage, here are my thoughts. First, this might be the best entry-level keyboard for anyone who doesn't want to break the bank. This retails at 1,295 pesos only at Data Blitz, and of course it will cost you a lot more if you buy this online, especially that you would pay for a delivery fee. Next, it has great stock keycaps and stock sound because it does have pre-lubed stabilizers. So it sounds like this. But a thing to note is, I think that some of the keys here, especially the shift, the enter, caps lock, another shift, the left shift here, and this backspace, they kind of feel mushy, and I don't know why. So probably you might want to mod it if you get a hold of this board. Next, it's hot-swappable but only for 3-pin switches. So be careful if you want to try to mod the keyboard. Make sure that you buy 3-pin switches for this one. And finally, it's lightweight, it's portable, it has a lot of features that you would get with expensive boards. It has good RGB, it's very vibrant by the way, and that is surprising. So again, for this 1,295 peso keyboard, you will never go wrong with this one. So once again, I'm just here to help you guys with your purchase decisions. In the end, it's always going to be your choice, your call. See you in the next video.